We up in here now. Get the studio situated. Thought I had it situated before I went live, but when you go live, sometimes it's just things just start doing stuff on their own sometimes. But hey, everybody, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well. Reverse that. I know everybody that's listening to me is doing well. That's why it ain't that many of y'all. The rest of the folks, I don't know what they doing, but from what I hear, it don't sound too good. But look, let's get the sponsor out of the way. Our sponsor for today is VIP Luxury Vietnam.com. That's who's sponsoring today's podcast here at V104.5 FM on your radio dial. And I'm the famous DJ, Major Mix-a-Lot, here to steer your day into a brighter tomorrow. You dig? We're going back to the 70s, maybe even the 60s, spinning on that vinyl. The wheels of steel, everything's for real, you know the deal. So everybody watching, what's up? Chime in on the chat so I know you're in the land of the living. And then after that, I'm gonna get going with this thing because y'all need to know. Y'all need to know. Now, y'all been seeing some of my videos. You've been seeing some of the things I've been posting lately about my experiences in Vietnam. Part of the marketing stuff y'all see are some of my marketing for the new company I started here. So you should be seeing some images here and there about what's going on, different videos, so on and so forth. And the reason why you're seeing them videos like that is because my thoughts preceding any of them videos is showing up in real time. It's showing up as reality. It's showing up as the thing that's present now. So I know I lost a lot of more viewers because people are like, oh, now he's one of them people, got some money and doing this and doing that. But if you've been watching me long enough, all I've been talking about for the last year is positivity, how to make things happen, how to get things going in the right direction for yourself. So if people want to stay in the dumps all the time with what they listen to and what they surround themselves with all the time, and they want to stay in the same place, getting the same results, but complaining about them results, then that's on them. I'm not party to none of that. I'm not going to subscribe to it. I'm not going to take suggestions from, I'm not going to concern myself with that type of energy because, the type of energy I'm with, that I'm on track with and for and through and whatever you want to come up with, that energy has to do with living life right now, not next year, not the next, everything I've been doing for years and years and years, culminating into what's real now. So did it take me longer? Yeah, probably so, but I've been learning. So when I'm speaking to you guys, you ladies and gents, I'm giving y'all some valuable information that you can actually use for your life. A lot of people bait you in and talk this and talk that. They stay with the same message on YouTube all the time. They say that's good marketing. That's how you get your channel to grow. You keep doing the same kind of messages over and over and over. I'm not the leader of the ants. I'm not trying to be the king of the ants, like a bunch of drones that don't think on their own. My mission here is to shed light on things, to give people inspiration, new possibilities, opportunities, so on and so forth. So if I'm not doing that, I'm not even being me. So if you see me in a like I said it like a month ago. If you see me driving down the road in a Bentley, right? Don't be mad at me. Then I got a video that's out. I'm in a Bentley. I'm speaking this stuff into existence though. Y'all got to get that part. I done gave myself the narrative years ago that this is how I'm gonna do life. I'm not doing that thing no more. I'm not doom and glooming no more. I don't care nothing about your news station. I don't care nothing about no Republican and your Democrats, your Democrats and your retardos. I could care less. All they talking about is bad news. This wasn't even my message. I was getting ready to go in on some other stuff, but I think somebody need to hear this. So if it ain't nothing but 2 or 3 people that really get this, get it. Take it down the street, run with it, repackage it, give it to somebody else, but use the information. So I don't care nothing about the energy. Look, over here, the reason why I'm here, because my energy fit here. The reason why I'm in Vietnam It took 9 years for me to actually get here. That was my journey to get here. Don't mean everybody got the same outline. You know what I'm saying? It took me, I started coming to Vietnam 9 years ago. I've been investing my time here for 9 years. Everybody, you got people got their own opinions and stuff. Oh, you just ran off from America and don't even know your history. Don't even know his story, my story. You know what I'm saying? People want to spout off and this. So somebody called me gay the other day because they seen my flamingo looking jacket on in the video. This is how brainwashed and bamboozled people are to not know you, but say, and sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. I mean, that still works. You know what I'm saying? That still works. So look, y'all, I'm rambling on about things. If you got situations like this in your life where people are doing this and doing that, you got to start brainwashing yourself. You got to start bamboozling yourself into the place in life you want to get to, because your subconscious don't want you to change nothing. You've been trained to stay in that location, be an ant. You've been since I was like, can remember, I was doing some opposite stuff. So people didn't like me. People don't like people like me most of the time, because we do the opposite of everybody else's shit. I do the opposite thing. I'm an opposite person. I don't even edge to follow people. I got people that I watch and learn from. Maybe I do need to follow some good role models, but I don't. I go do what I do. I try to lead. Trying to lead by example, but a lot of people's brains are warped. They don't get it. So whoever get this stuff that I'm saying, use it. It works. Now I'm gonna tell you this before I move on to the next piece of the subject matter. Your the thing that you want in this life, the stuff that you aspire to do, it's not about making money. When you see some of my future videos and stuff, it ain't got nothing to do with making money, because I'm having fun right now. I'm literally having the time of my life. It's gonna get even better than that. But I'm doing things um, that I like to do. So I'm not do you ever see Denzel Washington playing the same character? Well, you might see that if it's a sequel. They're making plenty of money, so they do, the next part. They do this, they do that. So yeah, but have you seen through his career he play the same character every time? No, he plays different characters, different versions, different this, different that. That's really how life is. If you playing the same character all the time, it's because you've been programmed to play the same character. I don't mean not be yourself. We've been trained to not be our real self. So you got some skills, you got some knowledge, you got some stuff you really good at, but guess what? You don't put it out there because you thinking, oh, well, that's not really what, people watch me, then they'll think I'm somebody else and that. No, the thing that's opposite of everybody else is probably your real place. If you really want to find your true self, go look in 360. You could go 180 if you want. If you ain't afraid to go 360, go 360 all the way around. Come back center. Go 360 in the opposite direction. This is where you find your real self. People thinking they know they self, but don't know they self. You got so much programming on top of yourself, you can't be your real self. How you know you're not your real self? You didn't have dreams and visions of, well, I want to travel, I want to buy a new car, I want to, all the typical stuff, get a big house. You want to do this, you want to do that, but it all takes money. So you just don't have the how should I say it? You just don't have that additional knowledge on the money piece, maybe, but you still think about it. Everybody think about how to do better. If you're not thinking about something that's better for you, then you ain't even alive. You're not even here. I'm talking a bunch of ghosts. If your body start hurting, you trying to go get it fixed so it don't hurt. That's doing better. Your stomach start growling, you try to go get some food because my stomach, I'm hungry. You trying to get more. So all these people out there that'll be around you, saying, "Oh man, you doing it this way. You just like the rest of them influencers, and now you got money. You should kind of flaunt it and stuff." If those are the people that's talking at you, uh, that's fine. I got distance on them because I'm not in that stratosphere. I'm up in a ionosphere. I'm up way up somewhere else. I ain't even tripping. But I'm just bringing to mention, if you have people around you that trying to pull you down, crab mentality. Put a bunch of crabs in the barrel. One try to go to the top. The rest of them will grab them. They'll all try to pull them back down. People around you are of that breed, and you need to know that. The only way you're gonna break out of any of the stuff you trying to get out of and get into the new thing is by disconnecting a lot of that chatter and that static around you. It'd be your family, it'd be people that's close to you, but maybe not in a good way, because if they was close to you in a good way, they would support, your possible activity to go to higher levels or do greater things, right? And then you got yourself. Yourself is enemy number one. So we don't need to talk about Satan. Well, we might. You don't need to talk about the devil. Them two different entities. I don't know if you knew that, but them are two different entities. But anyway, you don't even need to talk about or bring about that stuff that you've been programmed to associate with something going wrong. Now, what you need to do is associate it with yourself, because you greater than any of them names that I just mentioned, Jesus and Yeshua, all these different names that they're using, Muhammad and Allah, all that stuff. You're greater than that. You're great because you're here right now in this time. Where they at? Where Muhammad? Where this one? Where that one? Where they at physically? You're in a greater place right now because you can do something about anything you want to do something about. Their time has come and gone. You still here. But they got you backdating back some other time period, associating your energy now with something from some old energy. When the different cycles of the sun change, you got different ages that come around, age of Aquarius, age of Pisces, all these different ages, and you got different energy cycles and all that. I'm not an expert on it, so I'm not gonna get caught up in all that. But when the moon move, I said the moon, that's when the moon, that could be a song, that could be catchy. When the moon, all right, when the moon move in different positions, it causes different things to occur in the earth. High tide, low tide, this, that, and the other. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm lying, I don't think so, because you can go out there and physically see different times of the year. The tide will come in like this, and the tide will change as the year goes through. So all these different cycles going on, right? Them old sayings, don't people cry about that new age thing because that's new age. The cycles of this and that keep making the new ages, not me. We keep going into new cycles, new ages, but people's thinking is still programmed for way back when age. So when that happens, you get way back when results too. Things have changed. So anyway, we gotta check that. We gotta put that in check, and we gotta figure out how to maneuver around all of that programming so you get to the place where you want to be. Now, here's what they got coming. For everybody that left, they gonna miss out. So maybe they just went to work or something. But if you left, you're gonna miss out. You get the playback, blah, blah, blah. Here's what they got coming for everybody who stays on the same frequency. The thing that they got coming financially for a lot of people in the world, not just America, but the crosshairs are on America. What they got coming, you you've been shook, you've been juked. If you still, dang. All right, so look, China's economy, China, because they'll mess up your channel again. I don't know how much more you can mess my channel up, because look like my stuff ain't beaming out but to 2 or 3 people. But that country is in a serious financial situation. Like, their population is in trouble. They ain't reproducing no babies because they had all them laws where you can't have but so many, you only have one child thing. Now, people done got sick and left. People they're not here no more, can't reproduce. They got a huge population problem. They also have a huge economic problem because now all of their big players, all the big banks, everything's collapsing over there on the financial uh, uh, landscape. So then you got the sanctions that the country y'all over in right now been placing sanctions or had placed a lot of sanctions against them, and they doing more. Like they even stopping them from that country from producing drones, little drones like the one drone everybody buy in the world, DJI drones. They even putting sanctions on that and stop because them little drones. Quite frankly, we get them. They flying around. They can see all that stuff. They can view everywhere you fly from their control panel. They getting the layout of your house. They getting the layout of the land wherever you fly that drone. It's just like they created something for people. That's why the America got a new law. Like after this year, you be lucky to even fly a drone in your backyard. They got some new legislation coming through where you ain't gonna be able to go get that drone no more and fly around and have fun, because they ain't gonna tell the public. But that country China, they some slick mamma jammas in your pajamas, and that's probably where your pajamas get made from anyway, made from China. That's starting to change. It's starting to be Vietnam and Malaysia and India now, but used to be everything you could ever buy in America come from China. The biggest customer in the world to China is America. That's what made them all them trillions and trillions of dollars, put them in the number 2 spot in the world. 30 years ago, they was number 180. It was like the poorest country ever 40 years ago. And then all of a sudden, kaboom. But anyway, they putting them sanctions on that stuff because them drones. I got one. Where it at? I got one right here. The thing probably listening to me right now. I got one used for photography stuff, but they so slick. They got software in here. Wherever this fly, it's mapping. This thing got geo mapping built in. I can set it. I can geo map a grid on there on the control thing and make it fly a certain pattern, right? I just push the button and it go, and then it come back where it started off from. If they can do that and I can do it, what is that whole country doing with the foot? This probably beaming to them. Every drone there is that they made probably going to them. So they got new stuff popping like that, where that's going to change the landscape of things. That's not the full conversation I was going to get into. The financial conversation was this. Y'all going to find out y'all been shook, like in a basketball game. Iverson done crossed over and broke your ankles. Because now you ain't paying attention. Now they starting to talk about, instead of inflation, which you still feeling it. Yeah, I feel it over here, a little bit. But stuff is so cheaper, a lot cheaper, so cheaper. Stuff is a lot cheaper over here that I'm still in a good position because I'm like, yo, that's still, y'all inflation can come up. I can stand it. You know what I'm saying? Because $1 US was 24,000 of their money. So, okay, I can take a little inflation over here and then run off my back, like a water down the back, water on a duck's back. So that it just slide right off. But if you still feeling the pinch, watch out for the 1-2 shuffle. Watch out for the crossover. After they done got you scared to buy up everything, what they trying to do, they doing multiple things at one time. If you cause a panic in the market, people go buy. They also don't have no money for other stuff. So one is cause a panic, get a lot of people en masse to start prepping. You stretch the supply chain. You can break the supply chain just from people trying to buy up everything. You know what I'm saying? Then oh, y'all did it. But anyway, there's that. Then 2, all this stuff they doing, they playing financial war right now. with that country I just told you about. So that warfare is pretty brutal. They're going after all their stuff. Or, the one cat that was president before this one, he had already targeted a lot of that stuff, and that stuff hit him hard. They going after the chip manufacturing, which cutting them deep too, processing chips for computers. That other countries are starting to, India's trying to jump in there, and a lot of other countries are like, yo, we'll start doing it. So y'all having a problem with them? Okay, we'll supply it. So there's still gonna be a little supply chain crunch, but half shit you don't need anyway. You got enough stuff in the house to carry you for years on end. Anyway, most people. Oh, I ain't got nothing, man. I just got all. Go through your clothes, go through your shoes. You probably got so much stuff you could be having garage sales from now till forever, never, ever, never. You could probably sell all that, and then by the time you sold all the stuff you got, you done acquire some more. Anyway, you thinking you po, but you po rich. Or you see what I'm saying? Based on the scenery of things, they got you thinking you poor. All the while, you've been operating as a psychotic wealthy person who's sick on marketing and programming, doesn't realize they really rich or wealthy. You have to start first with, my lungs is working. Ooh wee. There's a lot of wealth there, because if your lungs is jacked up and you got 200 billion, $500 billion, there ain't too many lung transplants going on. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how much money you got, there's certain body parts that you just can't. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my brain jacked up. Okay, I got $500 trillion. Ain't too many brains. How you gonna transfer a brain from somebody else's head over? If your brain jacked up real bad, that's a wrap. You got one. You can do some kidneys. You can get a heart. You can probably get some other stuff we don't know about. It's on the market out there. But if your head get chopped off, that's pretty much a wrap. Arm get chopped off. Yeah, it's dicey. You lose I ain't gonna go that deep with it, but you know what I'm saying. There's only so much stuff you can buy. After that, it's a wrap. So, what's true wealth? Is it the Rolls Royce I'm riding in? Is it the nice hotels I'm staying at? Is it the videos I produce and people go, oh? Absolutely not. That's like an echo. That's like a creative echo of me showing up in real time. But outside of that, that's not the true wealth. The true wealth has to do with how much you value yourself, how much you believe in yourself, and how much you do for yourself without being selfish or stingy, all them words they throw in there. Are you stingy? You selfish? And if I don't, you know the first thing they tell you to do on the airplane, right? What? If we have a problem and the airplane loses oxygen and the oxygen mask drops and you have a child, you the adult, you put your mask on first, then the child. You can't save the child and take care of the child unless you good first. Stuff don't work biologically in reverse. If it do, something has messed it up today. Last time I seen most people walk facing forward with their eyes and all the antennas in this direction. You don't never see nobody's head turn around and their body opposite and they walking. Biologically, it's impossible. It's on fairy tale movies that stuff occurs. Hollywood makes that stuff. So if that's the case and everything has to be aligned a certain way for it to work, then there's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? The takeaway from this thing is this: everybody wants something. You wait. If you get to wake up, you want some. Look, I need to go shave, so I want to shave. Am I selfish for shaving? Am I selfish for taking care of my skin so it can still look okay? Am I selfish for brushing my teeth? Am I selfish for putting deodorant on every day? Am I selfish for getting some new glasses so I can see better what's going? Nah, man. The world, that programming got you tripping. You got religious programming. You got the media. They got the World War III, I told y'all, already been going on. Why they telling you, oh, it's coming, it's coming. Yep, hang on, it's coming. Hang on for what? It already been popping off, popping off, depending on how you view stuff. I don't view that it's popping off at me. I used to. Got personal. You know, you get personal. You get scared. You start prepping. You start doing a whole bunch of stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with prepping. I keep telling you, do your thing. You see something coming, go do something about it. Be proactive. Don't be sitting there waiting and then blah, blah, blah. But you better put on your learning cap and be prepping this. This is the thing that lets you go out and utilize any material that's out there that could benefit you. If you ain't prepping up here all the time, I'm telling you, you in the title. You in the title. You brainwashed the wrong way. There's good brainwashing and there's bad brainwashing. There's wealthy brainwashing, wealthy thinking brain, and then there's poor brainwashing. It all worked the same. Over time, it works and brings forth the exact thing that it was designed to bring forth. Whatever your result is, that's from being in whatever mental state we're in. So if you ain't trying to attack, see, we trying to go based on somebody else's assertion of the situation, based on YouTuber channels that say this and that. It's going down. Yo, it's about to nuclear alert. You better get ready. You better. All the celebrities flying on jets, having fun, having parties, making money, living life. Well, it's a twisted life, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of people in the world over here, Vietnamese people out here, living life every night, enjoying the beach to the fullest extent, enjoying the weather, enjoying the mountains, enjoying the street, enjoying riding their motorbike. If they ain't got a whole bunch of money in their pocket, they enjoying life. That's the part for them that's like, yo, I don't even need all that cash. I'm enjoying my life. How you do that? I'm enjoying my life. Depend on the programming. If you was brought up enjoying making a fire, cooking some corn on the cob over the fire, and boiling some rice in a pan, and digging up some roots over here and making this and making that, and you enjoy that, and that's your wealth, you on top of the world right there. You don't need a Bentley. You don't need a giant house. You don't need none of that. Those are elements of expression, like who you are, get to come out and turn into some material. Everything around us is the same thing. People tripping off of what I'm talking about. Oh, the new age shit. That's all new age shit, bro. What you doing? Oh, yeah. But your other route ain't bringing you nothing positive or profitable. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Okay, how can one gain the whole world? First of all. Second, how could you lose your soul? Only way you can lose your soul is by default, by giving it to somebody and you acknowledging that you did that. You can't lose your own soul you didn't know was something you could lose. What programming did you have first that told you your soul was called a soul? I also know of another soul that's at the bottom of your feet. Why they call that the soul of your feet? Make you think. I know they spell different. That's the trick in the English language. You heard me say the English language. Oh, y'all say language? Oh, I'm sorry. The English language. Your soul on your feet. What's the difference? Who actually know where the soul is? People have their ideas. People have their assertions, so on and so forth. But where is it? Where does it transfer to? Who does the transferring? Do you have anything to do with that transfer? Do you have anything? Could you be tricked into believe in another route and it get transferred and energizing something else that you didn't know was energizing? It's all kind. If you ain't thinking, then you ain't thinking. If you're thinking some other version of thought and applying it to you, and the results are profitable for you and your soul, then keep doing it. But if they not, don't you have to ask some questions to yourself, like, why ain't it work? Why been? Wait. This is my experience. This is my personal experience. So whatever y'all say, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. This is my experience right here. I'm about to tell you. I could have tithed for 20 years faithfully every weekend, tithing. If you add the money up all the way 20 years later, you put some $100 a week in an insurance policy 20 years ago, the right insurance policy, and then now your insurance policy would be worth like two, three, four, five, 600,000, $1 million, whatever, right? But you could go do that in a local establishment, that establishment that has a business license. They have a 501c3 public charity certificate from the government. They have all of the permits that are necessary to operate the business, right? But you're giving into that, you're investing into that. And I know, the typical thing was always, for me, this is what I heard, not you. Your place is different. Your place is better than the places I went to, of course. But from the place I was going to, it was different because it's like you're investing into the kingdom. But as I tried, I kept going through those years, and I said, wait. I want to go up there on a Tuesday and get in the building. Can I use the building on Tuesday? Oh no, it's closed. I can't get a key. After all these years of investing, I can't get a key. Wait, can I just use the conference room to have a conference? Oh, well, what kind of conference is it? It's a business meeting, but I don't have an office. Oh, no. We can't use the Lord's house for that. Well, what we're using it for? Everything closed, the lights is off. Y'all paid like 20 million for this spot, and I can't use a room one time in 20 years after investing. Come on, y'all. Put your thinking cap on. We are having to be the stewards over God's money. Why would God need stewards and stewardesses protecting God's money? Come on. Are we this goofy? Y'all know better than that. Protecting the Lord's house. He's supposed to be the Almighty. What would he need protecting for? You need his protection, right? Am I right? That's what they say. So wait. So why are all these other go-betweens in the way having to protect and serve? Why all of this in the way? Why all this administrative, jargon going on between you and the one you say is the Most High, the God? Put your thinking cap on. You need to focus more on you. You need to, fast from, I don't care which religion you subscribe to. I don't even care about the name. You need to fast from religion. Whichever one you subscribe to, if it was created by man, it's flawed. So sorry. If it's mankind wrote the document, it's flawed. If man printed the books, made the CDs, it's flawed. So you got flaws too. I got flaws. Oh my goodness, I could write a couple of volumes, encyclopedias, flaws, just one level, one subject. I could write a myriad of pages off of one thing I'm flawed in. So you could fill up a library, but it wouldn't be lies if I was writing it, because then it'd be the truth, it'd be experience. You know what I'm saying? Library. What's that? I don't know what the brary part is for, but I know the first part of the word is lie. Doesn't make me too confident going in there and finding information that I can use to be profitable in life. But anyway, put your thinking caps on. Make sure you're thinking for self. Make sure that you're putting self first so you can be of assistance to other people that appreciate you, people that might need your help on the side of the road, people that might, really need some help. The dude holding the sign on the side of the road, I don't know his situation. Female, I don't know their situation. But I do know they able to hold that damn sign all day in the heat. And somehow the next day they keep coming back to the same damn spot. That's talent. That's some talent right there. That's talent. So if you can did all that, you can get you a job. You can start your business. Do like people did in Tijuana, man. Get you a bottle of Windex and some nice towels, microfiber towels from Walmart, $9.99 whole pack. Still good price. I don't know if inflation hit hit them yet, but I seen them last time I was in America, $9.99. Price ain't changed. Start washing some windows. Then put your hand out. Clean the windshield off. Then if you can hold that sign all day, I can't hold that sign all day. I'd be bored as hell. I would quit after about 22 minutes. I'm done. I just had to starve. I had to go catch a rabbit, go set a trap and catch something and eat it or something. I don't eat meat, but you know what I'm saying? Go find some dandelions, something. I'm not holding that sign all day. But for those people that hold that sign all day, I don't know what their situation is. But I do know, I have enough wisdom to know, yeah, they standing there all day. No normal person can do that. You will fall out. Them are some extra strong ass people, and you need to recognize that's what it is. It don't mean don't help people, but your help need to be directed towards people that need help but don't even know you there to help. You know, you looking for people who need help, not you just see one on the street with a billboard saying I need help. You know what I'm saying? So the people that need help is them people that you go find. You go seek them, find them. Look, I don't even know how I got to that location. Y'all know how I ramble. I'll be making sense without making sense, and people like, get to the point, get to the point. Well, these are the points. It's my channel. I just kind of speak. I don't care. It is what it is. I don't script this part. When you start seeing my new videos with the Vietnam stuff, there'll be a little more scripted, a little bit more organization going on. But for now, when I do these lives, it's still major doing the lives. But hey, let me get back to the point I was making about how they breaking your ankles. Iverson's doing a crossover on the court and then making people fall off, hurt their ankles, shook them, took them to the hoop. First, they got you buying all this stuff up, cleaning out the warehouses of all the old materials anyway, because the new stuff got devices in it, better tracking, better quality items that can track you better ingredients to take over people's minds a little easier, more control. So let's make a ton of money off of these people. And then at the end of all that money run, we're going to start, instead of inflation, we're going to come out with de-inflation now. What de-inflation? What you mean? Everybody like, oh, stuff going to get cheaper and cheaper. When you create de-inflation, people who sell those products go out of business quicker. You can't compete no more. Price drops. People go buy, but the companies that manufacture lose money. They can raise the interest rates 3 times in this coming year or they pulling the rug out from under you again. First, you're giving it to them because, I'm scared I'm going to die. Prep. World War III is going to, nuclear war is going to happen any second now. Then let the damn bombs, gone, hurry up. Somebody push the damn button. Tired of y'all. I'm going to go enjoy my life till the bomb hit. What else are you going to do? You can either run for cover and die or enjoy to the last second and go out of here in a blaze of glory. I'll see the big old mushroom cloud and be like, bring that on, mother. You know what I'm saying? Bring it on. Why not? It's my movie. Script it however I want. Everybody, you crazy. You done went off the edge, bro. Okay. Whatever you was thinking was normal. Was never no normal in the first place. Ain't never been no normal. God, I wish things would get back to how they used to be. Ain't never. Stop it. That's ant mentality. Stop it. See, that 2-year gap where they interrupted everything, they broke the ant line. The ant lines were forming, then they broke it. Then everybody's like, staying home, I don't know what to do with my life, everything's crumbling, Because a bunch of ant thinking. Ants are strong as hell when they work together, though. You didn't have none of that. You was an ant without working with the other ants. That's how stupid this life is. They had you ant mentality. Stay in the line, boy. Stay in the line, little girl. Don't break out that line. But no other ants was helping you, and you wasn't helping no other ants. but they got you in that thinking mode and how you move like an ant mode. I made a video about that a year ago. So I'm just in there, ant mentality. Then something break the line. Then the ants don't know what to do. Wasn't no leaders, right? If there was leaders in the neighborhoods, they'd have come out like, yo, used to be the church. Church used to kind of keep things together, right? They used to, yo, get everybody together. At least we come together when the pastor say, come together for that spaghetti and catfish dinner tonight at 5 p.m. after the service. It's only $4 a plate. We come together though. So think about it. All the ants just crazy, don't know what to do. Ain't able to use this. Ain't too many of us that can use this and make it work successfully because we missing the whole point. The programming got it so disrupted, got your super duper trooper computer, got it all jacked it up to it. Your hard drive, a soft drive, it's a floppy disk. And you ain't got no hard drive no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how twisted this media stuff, that's how twisted people are now. They're gonna come at you all kind of different versions and different routes. You still preaching, the devil coming after me. I gotta get prayed up. Has your prayed up stopped anything bad from happening to you? Or made anything good actually happen? When you praying, you actually talking to yourself. But since you referencing somebody else's name, it don't work all the way. You giving most of your energy in the suggestion to some other entity to pull the task off for you. How that been working out? You can't really pray and ask some entity to tie your shoes or go to the grocery store or, you get a check and cash your check. But I got to do it because I got to, pay homage to the one that created me. Well, you better make sure that the one that you think you talking about is the one you think created. You better know. You better go do some research. You better go find it out today. Because most of the time, we really just dispersing our energy out over a wide pattern. What would that do? Absolutely nothing. So start a big fire, right? And then put your water nozzle on and put it on mist and try to put the fire out. That's what we're doing when your energy get dispersed. Just a mist. The fire like, actually, you're making me grow more because the wind from the mist is making the fire envelop more. It's so stupid. Now, if you're going to put the fire out, you got to splash it, now bust it up. So either you get your thinking straight or you just stay in the same position over and over and over again. So y'all going to see some new activity from me. Oh, let me finish out real quick. Hang on. So they about to pull the rug out from under you once again. They've been doing this all along, transferring power and authority and resources to selected groups. So this is nothing but a further attempt. Whatever you think you're hearing on the news, on the teleprompted news system, the National Teleprompted News Network, all them newscasters get the same feed. They just put their city name on it and they be saying the same stuff. But you don't live in that city, so you don't hear them. You just hear the people in your city talking. All the rest of them cities saying the same thing. And we so jacked it up that we don't even call our cousin, auntie, and them and say, yo, what your news people just talk about tonight? Oh, they talking about the new virus called Go Get 'em, Sucker. Go Get 'em, Sucker virus. Yeah, that's what they talking about. Hey, man, they talking about that over here, too. Go Get 'em, Sucker, New York. Oh, they said Go Get 'em, Sucker, Kansas City. Remember, because people working on ant theory. They ain't working together. The line broke. Ants scattered. They don't know what to do now. They're just sitting around doing nothing of the same thing. Nothing from nothing equal nothing, right? Well, that's what people doing up here. Letting certain things go in there and dictate and control, that's about it. Ain't nobody really thinking on their own. If you was, you'd be putting fire on the screen like there's Greenwood over there. You know what I'm saying? If it was, when I post a video about some cool stuff or what appears to be cool to me anyway, because I don't care if it's cool to anybody else. I like looking at my own stuff. You'll be like, yo, that's dope, just cuz, right? But no, most people want to go stay on the same ant channels where they saying the same thing while people buying their products and while people are moving to their drum beat. That's where people rather be. Anything that can free you from the insanity, pretty much scared to move that way, scared to get out of the line. Nothing much I can do about it. All I can do is speak and say, yo, that's what I'm doing. So I say it, I've been saying it, then I show it, show and tell, then you see me in it. So when I go back to saying you can write your own narrative, I should have a couple of takers, and I don't charge for that. You can write your own life narrative based on the journey and travels of Major. I'm still here right now. I ain't guaranteed the next moment or two, but right this hot second, I'm here spitting the truth. Whatever you think on enough and constantly and feel good about that thinking, it will materialize into real-time, reality-based stuff. So be careful what you ask for. You know that old saying, it's because if you ask for it long enough, it'll show up. Problem is, most of us don't put enough details in there to get the whole package. Details matter when you're talking about energy and it producing something in real time. So your favorite color pink, you better say it pink. Want that pink Cadillac. If your favorite, material you wear is this or whatever it is, no matter what it is, you better put them details in there and work that thing. That's why I'm grinding that kind of stuff. I don't grind hard work no more, hard labor. I did enough of that for 30 years. Working physically, I'm done with that. Got that experience, got that journey done. Now it's on to this stuff that I keep telling y'all about. It's the programming that matters. It's what you tell yourself every day that matters. Not just once a day. We stuck on stupid. Stupid is what stupid does. That's what Forrest Gump mama said. Stupid is what stupid does, Forrest. We stuck on stupid. So you better be telling yourself 3-4 times a day that secret recipe of words you need to roll out on your journey or your travels, wherever you're going in this place before the time runs out. Let me see. Watches are for to remind you how valuable your time is. If you buy an expensive watch, it's to remind you, damn, my time really important. See, program is off. Somebody got a Rolex with a bunch of diamonds. Okay, that's cool. Whatever, do your thing. But really, the element of time on your wrist, controlling your time within the time that was created for you to operate in. Somebody had to put that out there too. They designed time. Used to just be, you're just here. Now, gotta be here by 5, gotta be over here by 7. Y'all know how it goes. But the whole essence of wearing an expensive watch is for me or for that wealthy person, that wealthy minded person, to remind you of how valuable your time is. So now you can kind of see when you see somebody with an expensive watch, or he paid how much for that Rolex? Oh my goodness, that's like half my house paid off. And okay, but don't knock somebody's thing that keeps them up in a better position than they was in previous, just because you don't understand the concept behind why some people do that stuff. You see what I'm saying? So now you can look and view things a little differently by going, oh, okay. See the paradigm shift yourself from this place over to this place. Maybe I want to start a business, but I'm over here. Start my business way over here somewhere, right? In order to paradigm your shift yourself to get shifted over there, you have to literally change your thinking. You can't start a business if you on employer thinking. It don't fit, it don't match, it ain't gonna never work. You have to go out of, I was employee long, now I'm done with that. You snap that whip on somebody else, partner, not me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta switch lanes like that and go all the way up over there. So if you want to start that restaurant, if you want to start that business, you want to start a shoe shine stand, I don't care what it is. You got to paradigm shift it. Don't be scared. You said, don't be scared, be prepared. Don't be scared. Honey, don't be scared. Dude said that at, what was the movie, Life? Don't you be scared. Don't you be, the gay dudes, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Y'all remember that part? Anyway, life flies, life flies, fly, fly, fly. Y'all know that? Okay. All right. Go watch that movie if you haven't. It's hilarious. Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, boom. All right. So time flies, life flies. We ain't got that much time here. If you gonna start whatever you gonna start, what you waiting for? What you scared of? Oh, well, I can't quit my job because the bill. I'm about to say a real bad word, but I'll be like, F them bills. If I don't start this now, I don't have no life forward. I'm just gonna stay a slave. Now you get to pick. Everybody is a slave up on this slave planet. I don't care where you run to, slave planet. But you get to determine which level of slavitude you get to be on. You just like a video game. You playing Galaga. Remember back in the day we used to play Galaga and Pac-Man when life was simple, or you had that what you call it? I remember, what was it, Sega? It wasn't Sega. Nintendo, one of them. We just had two joysticks, and the only damn game on there was the table tennis. Bloop, bloop. And then you had a line, you move up. Bloop, bloop. That's all we was doing, playing table, table, table tennis. That's all we had. That's how old I is. First video game was table tennis. Bloop, bloop. But I remember playing jacks and stuff on the ground too, all kind of stuff. I'll get to talking and lose my whole train of thought, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'll get back to what I was actually talking about as soon as I remember. But if you're going to start that business, if you're going to open your restaurant, if you're going to travel to another country, city, state, anything, only time you got now, being an employee-minded slave gets you employee-minded benefits. So don't complain about what you got if you ain't willing to make no change, or the fear. That's how they get you. Hook, line, and sinker is the fear of leaving. You will lose something. This whole life, if you look at it like that, this whole life is a loss. You're going to lose loved ones. You're going to lose relationships. You're going to lose cars, money, everything you buy. It ain't worth what you paid for in the first place. Everything is kind of a loss. Now, if I switch my thinking and say everything is just an experience, I paradigm shift up out of that. But up until then, the whole concept of being here is a loss until you determine when to shift lanes. You can jump out of that Datsun B210. For those who are old enough, you know what kind of car that is. You can jump out of that Gremlin. You can jump out of that 84 Cutlass, whatever you want, and jump into that Lamborghini. That's when you switch lanes. You're doing that up here, okay? Because back in the day, I could have been in a 76 Monte Carlo. You know what I'm saying? I could have been in a Toyota Celica. I could have been in a Datsun, what was it, a B2200 pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, cars, right? Where cars was normal, roll up windows. Yeah, gas was like 50 cents a gallon kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But all that is to say is, to switch lanes, you do have to new age. You have to step up, because them cars back then won't keep up with the rise now. You have to step up. You have to go forward or go up. Don't nobody wake up in the morning to go down in a hole. Don't nobody wake up in the morning and say, I'm ready to go lower than I am now. This is exciting. Let me go dig a hole and jump in that. Nobody doing that. I want to eat less healthy food. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I want to make sure I hurt my body. Nobody's saying that. Nobody doing that. Stop it. Y'all silly. What we need to be doing, I'm about to top this off in about 4 more minutes. What we need to be doing is celebrating life, celebrating the minutes that whatever minutes you think you have, this stuff I got to remind myself for sure. I get twisted too. I go into some other realms and to calm it down, be like, wait a second. I don't want to replay my previous stint here. Took a long time to get to this level. Hang on, let me just sit down for a minute. Breathe. Chill out. Play me some cool affirmation music. Something that I want to listen to help me stay in my program that I arrived on, or the level whatever it is I'm on, whatever shit I'm on. I arrived here from, I know where I came from. That's a part of the journey. That's a part of the lesson. But sometimes we just need to really think, am I really doing what I want to do with my minutes more than somebody else's idea is doing through me in them minutes? And when you get to that place and really think it through, all the way up in there and all the way back, talk to yourself. You're the most important person you need to talk to every day. And answer yourself too. You're not insane. You're actually benefiting yourself, health-wise, spiritually, and mentally. Just don't get carried away having like total conversations with yourself all day. You can't even go make no money. Now, I don't mean that much. Now, there's something wrong if you're going that far with it. You still got to put food in the mouth. But sometimes we just got to sit back, evaluate. If you got to pay to be off work, to take 8 hours to yourself, 10 hours, 24 hours to yourself straight with no interruption, where you can go sit down and gather your thoughts about what it is you're doing here. And it also includes how valuable is my time, and also what am I going to do with the rest of what I got that I don't know I have, but if I knew, what am I going to do with that moving forward? This life is a journey through a time and space that you got control over to a huge degree, but you didn't get the memo, just like I didn't until some 8-9 years ago. Nobody gave us the memo or email. When AOL was online and dial-up service was in, I didn't get the email. Remember the sound you used to make when you used to try to get online and do AOL.com. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get the memo. Some people got it. We didn't get it. The one that said, you're responsible for your whole self and nothing but yourself. So help me God. Truth. Nothing but truth. So help me God. Yep. Okay. You're responsible for your whole self. Not half, not three, a fourth, not whatever, a quarter. The whole self you're responsible for. And I know there's books out there that say you're not. You need a helper to get you to the next level. Then why are some people already in the next level and some people not? The most, if you want to use the word success, some of the highest level people that are walking around don't talk about none of the stuff that the people that don't get to the high levels talk about. They don't even conversate in that airspace. They in a whole different ionosphere. Everybody else in the regular ether space, and some other people on some a whole nother. And I ain't talking about the celebrity people. Most billionaires, you don't even know who they are. They just regular looking people with highly developed thinking and mindset. So it's not even about you got to be the smartest or the most beautiful or anything. It's just figure out, do you want more from your existence while you're here? Or do you want less? Damn, it's just two locations, left or right. Which one you want to go, left or right? You're at a street, a dead end street. What's your choice, left or right? You know, the way they making cars, pretty soon you'll go up. Bad boys will be flying on you, just like Minority Report movie. 30-year-old movie was showing you what's gonna be popping now. But like I said, evaluate self, get a hold of self, suggest to self what you want self to digest. Because once self digested here, you keep doing that type of digestive behavior, the output, now you could do negative or you could do positive, but the output, the matter that comes together to form your environment, y'all know is all dictated by what you really think about things, what you believe about things. That's how all this, I gotta stop because it could go on and on. But that sofa you sitting on right now, or that chair or whatever, was created by this. How you think it manifested? Somebody sketched it, wrote it, drew it with some chalk and a piece of paper. Next thing, it's a thing. They went out and found the materials, the matter, to put it together to make it into that thing you sitting on, or that phone you watching, or this glasses I'm wearing, or this cap. The machine that made the cap. The machine that made the machine. There's a machine behind that made that machine to make the cap. And so on and so forth. All came from mind. So I'm gonna end with that. Always associate where you at and where you want to go with what you suggest here. That's the moral of the story. Let them play these games in society with people, hurting people this way and that way. Let them keep playing the game. Let them keep talking about it to them other people. You and me, we focusing on what we can better ourselves through or with, and then how that shows up on the real before the clock that's ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Well, mine's sweet. It don't tick. You got that nice watch. It's sweet. So then the song, time keeps on slipping, slipping, dun, dun, into the future. That's some real shit. You need to pay attention. We only got so much time. Let's do something about it. All right, class. Class dismissed. Go out of here. Well, I'm the coach, and we're in football team. You do team clap. Go out here and kick some, you know what? Kick and take names later. Until the next one. I'll holler at y'all. Appreciate all y'all for chiming in. I appreciate all of y'all's comments. Also, if you can, when this thing posts, come back and drop a comment. I'm gonna drop some comments. Y'all making me look bad if y'all don't come back and post a thing. I've been putting out a long time. I'm sure somebody done got a little assistance from some of these rocks rattling around in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure somebody got something out of it. So support my channel. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. When the thing posts, come back, comment on videos. It helped. How they got it rigged up, it helped. Help other people get it. That's one of the helps you can do for the day. Help me, help you. Y'all remember that movie? Help me, help you. All right, Jerry Maguire in the house. All right, yo, this is your DJ, Slick Major P. I just came up with something. Signing off for another kind of cool radio show, video, whatever you want to call it. Till the next one. Peace. Go do something about this thing. Later.